Let's do it.
What up, peeps? It's your girl K-Cee Deeva here. We are live, and I am with Mr. Anthony Adams. We are here to chat it up about 90 Day Fiance. Now, if you just watched the live broadcast, man, man, if you just watched the live
Ooh,
broadcast like we did, there was a
ooh,
whole lot going on.
ooh.
Welcome to
I need a drink. I need a drink.
I
I need
Got
another
Mine.
drink. What you drinking? What you drinking?
Mm, my favorite Roscato red wine.
Okay, I'm a DoorDash that and have that sent over to me. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
I need
okay.
that right now. I need that right now,
Woo, there's a
right
lot
now,
of tea
right
going on
now.
tonight, man. That was crazy. That was, it
Mm,
started off a little slow and boring, and I found myself a little distracted, and then all of a sudden it just got juicy. I'm like, I need some
it did
popcorn.
exactly. Yeah, I forgot my popcorn, and so it's
Well,
just
if
one
you
of those
just
things. It's one of those things too where I'm just like, oh man, like this is getting really good. It's like it's right there, like it's all right
right,
there, like all the tea is
right,
right there, all that you want is right there.
all the tea
It
is right
it,
there.
it, it
All right,
makes
well, if
up
you're
for
just
that
tuning
week off.
in, we are doing this is 90 Day Fiance, our take on 90 Day Fiance and the WTF moments of the night. We do a top five each week. Last week was on hiatus because of the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And so we're back, and we're here to talk 90 Day, all things 90 Day is what we do here. All right, so number five on our top five WTF moments of the night,
Hmm.
Mr. Tariq and Hazel. Now, Hazel's son, unfortunately, was really sick for a while. But the good news is he's back. He's better. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
And so Tariq was, trying to be a kind of a fatherly figure and give him some advice on how to be
Stay
healthy and active. And first he suggested, getting some orange juice because that, keeps your immune, boosted. And Hazel said, they can't afford orange juice. And
healthy.
so Tariq then what he do, Anthony? I'll let you tell it.
He started doing jumping jacks. He was like trying to do these jumping jacks, and you're just like, what are you doing, dude? You are like the Tariq would be like the most uncoordinated PE teacher of all time.
Right, right. It was
I
just like
mean, I mean,
I was
give
like,
the
I know
guy
nobody can do that.
give the guy an A, for trying to be there for the kid and trying to show that he can step up. But I mean, it's just like, dude, what are you doing? You are uncoordinated, bruh.
Right, right. Tariq is special. I think we know by now. Tariq is,
Yeah,
is is special. But
he's special.
yeah, bless his heart. He gave him some good advice. Go outside, play, get some exercise. But
Yeah.
when he started doing those jumping jacks, that was just funny to me because nobody can move like Tariq. He's got
If,
his
if
own
that's
little
if
style.
that's if that's how he teaches him to do jumping jacks, I'd shudder to think, wow, he's gonna try to teach me how to do push-ups.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah, I don't
god.
know if I want to see that one.
Tariq be
All right.
struggling to get back up.
Right. Veins popping out.
Yep. Yep.
All right, number four on the list. Oh, Miss Stephanie and Ryan.
Oh
So
Lord.
Stephanie is the 52-year-old who's dating the 27-year-old Ryan. 27? No, he's 24. 24-year-old Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's younger than
He's
that.
24. Yes, he's
Yeah, he's
24.
24.
She's
Yeah.
52. He's
Yeah.
24. He's in Belize. She's
Hmm.
now in Belize visiting him. And,
Hmm.
they were on the beach doing hula hoops 1 minute, and the next minute, she was saying something about she had texted his mom and said, give the money back. I don't know, Anthony, maybe you can clarify because, I was having some issues like logging on initially. What,
Yeah.
what, what did I miss? What was she talking about? She texted and said,
Well,
give all the money back she had been paying for all her bills
no,
and stuff.
she was upset because Ryan's mom didn't say thank you for the money. She's like, so she wasn't humble about it. She felt she should have got a thank you. And so she was upset and said, well, since you can't say
Oh,
thank you, well, give me back the money. And it's like, you
oh,
sent money to a third world country and think they're going to give it back to you for now. Don't get me wrong. Yes, they should have said thank you. They should have said, hey, we appreciate it and everything.
sure.
But at the same time, you're going to text somebody back and tell them, give me back my money and
Right.
uh and think they still got it and they gonna give it back to you? Come no,
Ain't happening.
no. Let me tell you something. My dad gave me the best advice. The best thing you can do for a poor person is not be one of them. Do not go give all your money away. Do not do it. And that's what she's doing.
I
She's giving
like
all her
Pops.
money
Pops
away
got
right
some good
now.
advice. Stephanie needs to
Yes,
talk
yes,
to your dad and get some advice because she just being a fool. I mean, I didn't realize.
exactly.
I knew she was okay. We know that she was he has this job at a resort, and she basically
Yeah,
was paying his salary at this job at the
yeah,
resort that he didn't know about.
yeah,
And then she's buying him $3,000 watches and all this other crap. And then on top of that, she's paying the family's bills. I didn't know that until tonight.
yeah.
That's insane.
She
That's
did the
insane.
breakdown.
You know,
She talked about how she's paying for like the cable bill, the electricity, everything, all the necessities that they need. She's paying for all that. So yeah, it
last
was,
time
it
I
was
checked,
insane.
cable is not a necessity.
Well, last time I
Last time
checked
I
in
checked.
Belize, they don't really get, because I've been to Belize, and the tour guide was telling me,
Oh,
he goes, they only get maybe like 8 channels, so it's like local and then like MTV, BET, HBO, and they get pay-per-view for free. And so I'm like,
oh,
okay,
interesting.
yeah. So I'm like, what
Huh.
cable are you paying for? Are they getting
Well,
American channels?
who knows? I mean,
Mhm.
she's throwing money at him left and right, so I'm sure they're
They
figuring
got
something
they
out to
got
do with it.
they got that old school black box cable.
Right. All right, number 3.
Number 3.
Jovi and Yara. Oh my goodness, they're just a
Woo!
train wreck. Every time I see them, they're a train wreck.
Mm,
He's just a sarcastic ass to me. Like, he's
yeah.
so sarcastic to her, it drives me nuts. I don't condone men talking down to women. I don't like
No.
that, and I feel like,
No.
now she's no saint.
Mm,
She can try your nerves, but I don't like, he's so disrespectful to her, and especially now she's carrying his child. I don't like his tone. I don't like he called her stupid or something, and yeah,
yeah.
I don't play that. You
I
know
don't
me,
I,
Anthony.
I I don't
I don't
like I
play.
don't yeah, I don't like, I'm not for the name calling. I mean, it's one thing to say someone's acting stupid, but to call them stupid, I'm not down for the name, especially of women. Yeah, I'm not down with that neither.
Yeah,
Um I mean, yeah, Yara ain't no saint. I mean, like I said, you take on Fisa and Larissa and you get Yara.
right,
And I mean, you take Colt's attitude, but the dude that looked like the pretty boy from before the 90 days.
yeah,
Yeah, and you get Jovi. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Come on, dude.
right,
Don't be such a jerk and everything.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
but
been a real jerk. But the funniest thing to me tonight, was his dad's reaction first time meeting Yara. And they're driving, and mom's like, "So, what do you think? What'd you think?" And he just gave this long, that dad pause. When
yeah.
dads do that long pause,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That
not a
long
good thing.
silence, or they say, well, I like her. She seems nice. Or they use different words. They don't come out and just say. See, here's the thing about dads, and well, people in general. They won't come out and say, "I don't like her." They'll
Right,
dance around the question
right,
a little
right.
bit,
They'll dance all
and
around
and
it.
hope you read between the lines.
Yes,
Because he
yes,
was a little bit more open when they were at the party, and he was like, and his boys called it out. They're like, "That's a long pause," and everything. And
right.
so, and then the thing too, I was looking, so I was like, did they just leave her by herself at the house?
Yeah,
The
it took me a
party?
minute too. I was like, wait a minute. And remember the mom, or he joking, he said she'll probably grab my car keys or something, because the dad kind of joked about them leaving her there. I was like, they left
Yeah.
her by herself.
Where's the boy? And then on top of that, and I tweeted this out. I said, now that's bad when your boys got polls for how long they think you're gonna stay married.
Mm,
That's bad. They all One dude said 2 months, another guy said 6 months, and then the dude was like, "How long does it take for her to be an American citizen? 3 years. That's how long." And now Jovi said, well, she's pregnant, and I tweeted out, I said, "Bruh, just because she's pregnant does not mean she will not trade you up for somebody higher and still make you
hello,
pay child support."
hello. So, and
Mariah
she doesn't,
Carey,
she's not trying to be, she's not trying to be in New Orleans. She's already, we know she hates
no,
it.
she
She's
hates
not trying
it.
to eat crawfish. She thinks it's a dirty, disgusting city. So I think she's gonna up and go back with or without him, honestly.
I guarantee you this. You let her get a taste, little taste of New York or LA. Oh,
All
that's it.
right.
That's a wrap. That's a
Then
wrap.
she's gone.
Yeah, she
Yep.
gone. Yeah.
All right, number two, oh gosh, the
Mm.
Mike and Natalie.
Woo!
Poor
Mm.
Mike. I really feel sorry for Mike. Natalie, I'm sorry. She's just a nasty woman. She just barks at the man. She doesn't like anything but she that stare alone just drives me nuts. But she just treats Mike so bad. And
He
I
does.
think he's done. The man looks like he is done. And
He does.
he pretty much said that in, so she was hounding him to go to counseling. He kept saying no. She kept asking. He kept saying no. He went to his stylist who cut his hair and, basically flat out said, yeah, I'm not sure I want to get married. I'm not sure I'm ready. And then they end up in counseling. He finally gives in. He says, okay, like I said, Mike keeps trying.
Yeah.
He gives in. They go to counseling and he just, he blatantly says, I'm not happy. When somebody says, I'm not happy, and what was the other thing he said? He said, I'm not happy. And he said, oh, are we really still in love? Because she was being all sweet and nice in front of the counselor, right?
Yeah.
Well, when you love someone, you're in love. And Mike, are we still in love? And I was like, boom, boom, shots fired. Mike, ouch. That one hurt.
Whew. The car ride home on that one. The car ride home on that one. I mean, listen, yeah, you got to give Mike an A for trying. I mean, he says no, and then he sat back and he's like, okay, you know what? I'm trying to put forth the effort to it. So maybe I need to meet her halfway, do some things that she wants to do, take her to do things I want to do. You could tell, like, he's really, if you look at past episodes, you can tell he's really trying. He's really trying his hardest, but I think what it is too is she's trying to jump 20 steps ahead. And he's like, whoa, we got to go 2 steps at a time because I still haven't technically given you back the ring yet. You want to buy a wedding dress and set a date and everything and invite your parents out here and your family and have a ceremony. And it's
do you think, and do you think that he's punishing her because, he mentioned to the stylist the whole incident where, he was there in her country and she threw the ring back at him. And, I can't help but feel like ever since the season started again, I from day one, I felt like he just looks checked out. And I feel like he's just kind of stringing her along with this ring thing just to say, you know what, it's not going to work. What do you think? Do you think he's kind of a little bit of payback, just a little bit?
I got 2 theories on that. I think it could be, 3. I think it could be a little bit of payback for what happened in her country. I think he is trying to see how he really does feel about her. I think he really does. And I think number 3, TLC was probably like, look, we got you under contract, dude. So you need to come back for this next season and we need to have you here. So that's what I'm wondering.
Yes. Because they're under contract. And maybe he didn't want to be there.
They will try to bully you and get you on them other shows.
Oh, that's right. What?
We were talking off the air about Ashley and Jay. Yes. Ashley has been one of those people that said, like, look, I have walked away from my contract with TLC. Do not ask me to come back and do another show. She's been brutally honest about it. So, yeah. So that's why I think one of the reasons why he's checked us, because TLC's like, hey, man, we got you guys under contract here. And if you don't do this season, we'll go ahead and just hit you with a breach of contract suit and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's kind of begrudgingly going through the motions.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a part of me that like really wants to think he's trying to put it forth. But at the same time, he's also like, it's also like, he's checked out and he's just like, what? I'm bringing you here to see, just so you can understand how I'm feeling and everything.
Right.
Because I know how you feel. Now you need to see how I'm feeling. So, but then again, I thought about them like TLC got him under contract and they like, look, dude, you're gonna do this.
Yeah, because I'm just kind of like, you know what? If you already know in your heart of hearts you're not gonna marry this chick, let her go back. Like, don't string her along. I don't think that's right. Don't make her go. She's almost like a little puppy dog just begging him for this ring and begging him for this wedding. And you know what I mean? It's like, you know what, girl, give it up. It's over. Go back home, find you a man there, and be happily ever after. I mean, but it's all about the green card. It's all about the green card. Yeah. So, all right. Finally, number 1, my favorite moment of the night. I think the most entertaining moment of the night.
Yes, without a doubt.
It was Zied and Rebecca going out with Rebecca's children, and a couple of their friends showed up.
And Rebecca realized she was the only one in that age group.
Rebecca is a mature woman. Now we're not going to bash age groups.
We're not bashing.
We're not going there.
No, hold on. Let me say something. Her words, not mine, because she did say that on the show.
Yes, she did say that.
I'm the only person in the age group. I was like, ooh, yeah.
She did say that. But but at the same time, I mean, when you're dating somebody that much younger, I mean,
Mhm.
it's kind of you're stepping in that pool. I mean, you might be around like people
Mhm.
his age group, but although
Mhm.
these were her kids' friends, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, but there was one little perky, little adorable, chatty blonde at the table who was just asking all these questions. And Anthony, the
I go
daggers that
turkey. She is,
Rebecca was
I go turkey hunting. When she said I go turkey hunting, I'm like, oh, dude, no, no, no. I'm like, Zied, wake up, dude. I'm like literally screaming at my TV, like, dude, wake up.
he don't know no better. He's
don't
like, oh,
don't
great,
open
yeah.
up. I mean, oh yeah. And then when she said, "I'll help you," it's just like, well, we have a truck and I can help you move and everything. And he's like, okay. And it's like, I was going, I'm like, I literally yelled at my TV. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Every guy watching said it's a trap. Like,
It's a
dude,
trap.
no,
What are
no,
you
no.
doing? It's a trap.
And then
Trap.
Rebecca kept asking him.
Don't go to the light.
Remember,
Don't
Rebecca kept
go.
asking. She's like, "So you're gonna let her help you move?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, he's not getting
Uh,
it." Finally. I think he got
oh,
it. I think
yeah,
he
he
finally
got
got
it.
it.
I guess okay. So to be somewhat fair to him, I guess like in their country, like women are known for helping out and everything. But it's like
Yeah,
they're so when somebody comes to the office to help you help, and they say, "Hey, I got a truck and everything," you're thinking like, oh, "Okay, cool, no problem." But
right,
it's clearly going over his head that she's trying to flirt with him and everything.
right,
It's clearly
right,
going over his head, and so I'm just
right.
like, but I was like, bruh, I'm like, it's a trap. It's a trap. No,
But
no, it's a
do
trap.
you think it was going over his head, or do you think he kind of knew? The guys be playing that role like, they don't realize it, but they really do, and they just don't want to say
I
anything.
I'll,
What do you
I'll be
think?
honest with you. I think some guys it does go over their head because
Mm,
I've been one of those types of guys before too, where it just goes over my head. I remember one time when I worked at Wild Waves, my parents were with me. I was at Wild Waves and I worked there, and some young girl comes to me. She goes, "Do you know how to page someone?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, the office is over that way. That's where you go." My dad goes, my mom goes, "Anthony, she was trying to hit on you." I was like, "Oh well."
Clueless, huh?
Yeah.
Right. She didn't want to page anybody. She just wanted an excuse to
No,
talk to you.
exactly. Yeah. I'm like over my head. So I mean,
Well,
I
if
don't
Zed didn't
maybe it
know, then
could
he gonna know now.
yeah, if you don't know, he know now. But I was just like,
Well, but here's my thing though. Like, I mean, yeah, I feel sorry for Rebecca because it's like, okay, she's looking around realizing, oh crap, I'm the old lady at the table.
mm-hmm.
you know but at the same time, girl, you gotta be confident about yours. You can't that okay now, maybe afterwards if she had like reacted like that, but don't react in front of them. Don't give the other woman that kind of power, Rebecca, because
Mm,
what I'm saying.
mm,
Don't act all jealous while you're sitting at the table. Wait until you're gone, you're in the car, you're on the way home, and then
mm,
you say, look, let me tell you something.
mm-hmm,
Little cute young girl offer you help, you say no, thank you. Got
mm-hmm,
it? Good.
mm-hmm,
That's how
mm-hmm.
you handle that. You
Yep,
don't act all
yep.
jealous right in front. You
Or
just don't do that.
or what you suggest is say, you know what, hey, you know what, yeah, that's great. I'm sure let's plan a day where me, you, and Rebecca can all get together and we can actually get the truck and move stuff together. So
But right. Now, see,
yeah,
I know now. I've known guys to do that as well.
yeah.
I remember a situation. I was dating a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and group of friends kind of thing, and some girl in the group, he did architect and all this kind of architecture drawings and stuff, and she's like, oh, I want a pool, can you draw me a pool? And he's like, sure. And he was just that nice kind of guy, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sure. And he's like, I'd have to come and see your space and walk through and whatever. And I'm kind of giving them the look like,
Like, oh, really?
I mean, we were like much younger, too,
Yeah.
and definitely clueless.
Mhm.
And finally, the girl, I think, saw the look on my face and was like, because she kind of changed. She said, "Oh yeah, well, you and
Mhm.
K-Cee can come over anytime." Yeah, okay, that's
Mm.
right. Because
Okay.
women will try it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So,
All right. Well,
but hopefully he's got. I'm sure he's got it by now. I'm sure it's like, hey, bruh, no, don't do it, no, no.
if he doesn't, I'm sure people have his friends watching have
Mm-hmm.
sent him a little text
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I'm gonna need you to pay better attention. All
Yes.
right. Well, that's all the time we have. Join us next week. We'll have more. Looks like next week's going to be a juicy one
Woo!
as
Oh, I
well.
can't wait.
Anthony, who's your favorite couple so far? If you had to pick a favorite couple,
Oh.
who's your favorite couple to watch?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, it's kind of a tough one. You know what? Even though I give him flack for with the stuff he does, I actually do like Tariq and Hazel.
I knew you were going to say Tariq.
They actually seem like they're in love with each other, and like,
Yeah, they do.
and he's trying his hardest and stuff. So you know what? I mean, yeah, I clown him for the blue suit. I clown him for trying to be a rapper. You know what though? I give the guy credit. Like I said, him being a
Yeah.
father to an autistic daughter, me having a daughter on the spectrum, him trying to be like trying to show Hazel that he's in love with her and everything like that. Yeah. I mean, everybody else, and I mean, I guess the second couple that I like, I guess, would be Zied and Rebecca, because it's like, you can tell that they really want it to work and everything. But as far as like the rest of them, Stephanie and Yara and all them,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think any of those guys are gonna work. Yeah, I'm with you. I think if I had to pick, excuse me, if I had to pick number one, it would be Tariq.
Yeah.
I'm getting all choked up talking about.
All right. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's funny too, because when we show Hazel how to ride that lawnmower, that reminded me of the first time I ever tried to ride a lawnmower back in Connecticut. My sister-in-law had to show me, and I was like driving, I was like losing control.
Well, but you're right. He's definitely trying to get her Americanized and used to some things, and he really does put a good effort. He's kind of funny and goofy in his ways, but he does seem like he's a decent guy and just trying to.
I'll say this in his defense: when you're in love, you do some goofy things. and we're like wearing a powdered blue suit at the airport, looking like a leftover member of the Contours.
And on that note, we're gonna sign off. But catch us each week right after 90 Day Fiance. We like to do the top 5 WTF moments according to K-Cee and Anthony, and we always have a good time and share a few laughs. So until next week, have a great night. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey.
All right. Later, peeps.
Stay safe.